Hi there, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed our story time yesterday. Today we're going to read another shadow story by Carolyn B. Otto called Shadows. When you go out on a sunny day, your shadow goes with you. When you skip or swing or run, your shadow does too. If the sun shines in front of you, your shadow will be behind you. If the sun shines behind you, your shadow will be in front of you. Dogs and cats have shadows, and cars and rocks have shadows too. A few clouds in the sky make shadows on the ground. But if the sky is dark and gray, it may be too cloudy to find very many shadows. Here's a little box that says, "Take a closer look. What made this shadow?" Can you tell what it is? Here it is. There's a truck. There must be light to make shadows. The sun makes very bright light. The sun's light comes from its heat. Other hot things can make light too. A fire makes light, and candles make light when they burn. Stars also make light. Excuse me. Electricity makes light in light bulbs. Even a tiny flashlight bulb can make bright light. Take a flashlight into a dark room. It can help you learn more about shadows. If you shine the flashlight toward a wall, hold your hand in front of the light. Remember we talked about this yesterday? The light shines on your hand, but it cannot shine through your hand. You make shadows on the wall when your hand blocks the light. Here's another box to take a look. Take a closer look. What makes this shadow? Can you tell what it is? This one's a little easier. A bicycle. It's the tire. Hold a book or a ball or a toy in front of the light. Every shadow you see is made by something that blocks the light. It's got a little toy lizard. Shadows can be many shapes, and shadows can change shape. They can change from short to long, or long to short. Shadows can also change from fat to thin, or thin to fat. Sometimes shadows change because of the time of day. At noon, that's at lunchtime, the middle of the day, at noon, shadows are short. In the morning or the afternoon, shadows are longer. At noon, the sun is right up above you, so it's shining down on you, and your body doesn't make a very big shadow. But in the afternoon, as the sun sets, the light will be shining and your shadow will go longer. Look at this picture. See how the shadow just goes just a little bit? Here at noon, that's what it says, noon, lunchtime. And then later in the afternoon, as the sun goes down, it shines the light and makes a longer shadow in the afternoon. Next time you're outside, look for your shadows. See where they're at. See if you can find them. See if you can catch your shadow. Sometimes shadows change because the light or the object moves. Shine your flashlight on your hand again and keep the flashlight in the same spot and see what happens when you move your hand. Hold your hand close to the wall and your shadow will look very small. Move your hand closer to the light and your shadow will get bigger. Your shadow grows from small to big because you are blocking more light. When your hand is almost touching the wall, when your hand is almost touching the flashlight, see how the shadow is much bigger? You can even make pictures with shadows. Here are two you may want to try. Just like yesterday, you could put your hands together to make look with the little fingers look like wings. Or this one here can make look like a dog. See how your fingers are together, your ears, your thumbs are sticking up, little ears. You can open your little pinky to make it look like a mouth. At night, there may be enough light for shadows too. Light from windows of a store will make shadows. This one's probably from a street light, or maybe a car. Light from a street light or the moon can make shadows on your wall. Before you go to sleep tonight, try to find all the shadows in your room. Are there any shadows in your room? Remember, don't get scared. There's no monsters. If you fall asleep before you're done, that's okay, because there will be more shadows to find tomorrow. The end. I hope you enjoyed our story today about shadows. And remember, as my dad always said, the shadow always knows. Have fun making little shadows on the wall. I'll see you tomorrow for another story. Bye-bye.